Welcome once again, this is Salamancer and you are watching Sal TV, bringing you guys kind of an old demo here. This is the Intermediate Finals from ESEA Season 7, so this is from a while ago, but I was recommended the game by Blackstar, a good friend of mine, and he was working with XTV now. Blackstar is on the Team Harmonic, and this is going to be Team Harmonic versus Team Fuck MGE. This was the Grand Finals of IM Season 7. Great jump in here so far, really pressuring the medic here, and Seanbud, who is the medic for Harmonic, goes down. So very, very quickly we see that the mid-fight looks like Team Fuck MGE here has gotten the better of the Harmonic team at this mid-fight. Done a great job, in fact, of wiping them out practically. Big soldier jump coming in there, but just not getting a heck of a lot done there. That was YYY, who, by the way, is apparently Pyyyour, aka Bradford from the Experiment in this season, an invite level player now. So he was on Soldier for this IM team, probably having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, let's see just who else we know here, because I do know Pyyyour. I've played with Seanbud. I know Blackstar pretty well from that team, and the other three that I don't know are going to be Paladin, Level, and Nightmare. So we are watching, I think Paladin's going to be one of the scouts. You guys can see that for yourselves, of course. Nightmare on the demo man. Now from Team Fuck MGE, now the only person I know from them is, I think, Lines and Davis. I've seen Lines before, and look at this really good Uber timing in here. I mean, of course, the Uber coming in, Seanbud did not have his up because he was wiped out at mid, so this is pretty much just kind of a foregone conclusion here. Good try to defense, but just not quite enough. Team Harmonic loses that first round. But yeah, I think I know Seanbud from playing some... no, not Seanbud. Lines, I think I've played some lobbies with him before, maybe. And then Davis this year, I believe, is on the Wolfpack, and he is in the playoffs this season. The Wolfpack is, I do believe, in the winner's bracket right now. So check him out. Check out all the Wolfpack games. But we are going to watch the mid-fight here between, this is already the second round, so Team Fuck MGE already won up against Team Harmonic. And right away, though, looks like Red Team losing a lot of players to just some furious aggressive soldier jumping there, mainly from Blackstar. Blackstar finally went down, but he managed to knock out 3 players pretty much by himself there with just some amazing rockets. Of course, the rest of the team was doing a heck of a lot of damage too, but look at this. Yeah, pretty much everybody on Harmonic up right now, and so this is kind of the opposite situation from what happened last time around, when Team Red managed to knock out Team Blue entirely. So this time around, though, it looks like Lucius, the medic for Team Fuck MGE, has managed to keep his Uber alive. So they will have 100% here when Harmonic decides to push in. Nonetheless, Harmonic should have a decent advantage here, just because pushing into this last point gives them all the time in the world to figure out exactly which way they want to do it. There is a heavy out right now. Davis playing the heavy, but the Uber has already been popped in here, so we are just going to check it out, see what happens with the Uber. Counter Uber immediately popped here for a red team, and they are pushing Blue all the way back out, but Blue made the wise decision here. Seanbud walking out with his team and saying, yeah, let's just not die here. Now, you could get pressured by the scout here, and his team is not paying enough attention, but I don't think that scout realized it. A good back cap attempt, though, going on for Team Red, so they are managing to put a lot of time on that Spire and just kind of force Blue to play farther and farther back here. Seanbud having to get away from those scouts, but doing a pretty good job of it. Now the heavy kind of poking out that door, though, dealing a lot of damage, so good for him. Cher is all the way back, the demo man watching that last point, and Pyyyour here, Brad, walking in through the side, seeing if he can't do some damage. Not really. Doesn't want to be too aggressive down there, because walking in through that door is usually a death trap, especially at a level like ESEA Intermediate. You are going to see players collapse on that real quick. So no, he's pretty much just watching the flank right now and trying to protect his team, who should be coming into the upper lobby momentarily. Now they're actually downstairs right now. Looks like they may just want to push in here with their 100%. And yeah, red team actually either their medic went down or their Uber was popped there. But great great stickies there from Nightmare. And we are seeing pretty much everybody from red team dying right now. Davis went on the spy, but that's of course not enough. Just too late. So he's trying to get out there and avoid the humiliation round there, but doesn't manage to do it. Blackstar found him anyway. So well done to Blackstar there in the humiliation round. Let's go find the Blackstar rollout. Check it out. Blackstar, where you at? Where are you? Did he die in the rollout? Come on, seriously? There we go. So we're going to watch Blackstar here, and yes, Blackstar is starting to do some streaming for X Television. He likes to stream his own lobbies as well, so big props to him for doing that, and I hope he continues, because we do need to see a lot more TF2 streaming out here. Oh, lots of pressure on the blue medic right now. Seanbud taking a lot of damage here, and does he get saved by his soldier? Oh, it's going to be so close. No, he goes down to Big Pun, and now Nightmare taking a lot of damage here as well, so, well, However, only Davis is left alive for red team, so both medics have gone down, and Harmonic here is standing on the point so far, taking a couple of rockets there from Davis, but Davis is going to have to back out through the house. He does not want to take on both a scout and a soldier. And there they go. They have managed to capture the middle point once again for Harmonic, this time in a very bloody mid-fight with both medics going down and pretty much everybody dying. But the medic's coming right back out here. Seanbud's going to be healing his team up just fine, whereas it looks like Lucius was actually not healing for a little while there. Only about a 15% Uber advantage. And the thing is, I don't think Harmonic even realizes they have it, so they're not going to be pushing with that anytime soon. It looks like everybody's still running the standard classes as well, so no sniping going down quite yet. If you are going to see a sniper on this map, it's typically in the last point, but that can actually, the sniper lanes there aren't very good. The second point here, though, when you're pushing into that second point or trying to defend it, that's when you start to see snipers, because those battlements up there, the pushing out the choke over here, very, very long sniper lanes. So we're going to wait to see what happens here, whether Harmonic decides to push around the choke, through the house, what goes on. But I think Harmonic really, wow, I mean, they had a huge Uber advantage here. They just didn't realize it, so could not take advantage. And yeah, both teams just kind of using this house as cover from each other until one decides to push out. Good jump there. Looks like they really want to be aggressive right now. Blackstar making the enemy pop their Uber first. But the problem is, as Seanbud popped his Uber, he actually lost Nightmare. Did not manage to get it on him before Nightmare went down. So kind of a bad Uber pop there from Seanbud, and the problem is now Team Fuck MGE is walking out here onto the middle point. They are going to be able to capture it, no problem, and Harmonic having to drop back all the way to their gray bridge just because they have lost 3 players in that ill-fated push. It kind of went well for them early on. They made the enemy pop Uber, but the problem was they just they ran out of steam there and started losing players before they could get their own counter popped. Now Pyyyour has tried to bomb in on their medic. He has gone down. Seanbud down to 4 health here. Where is he right now? Looks like he's managed to make it away just fine. Standing in their lower lobby. He should probably grab that health kit. There you go, Seanbud. Make sure he stays alive. But yeah, Team Harmonic back over here is going to have to fall back to the last. They have about even Ubers though, so it should be okay. And Blackstar walking up the right-hand side with his medic. They've got that 100%, and this right-hand side is pretty much where you want to see your pocket soldier and your medic hanging around most of the time. It's the hardest side for the enemy to get into. It's the easiest to defend your medic because there's really only 1 or 2 ways where they can get in and kind of attack him. And we do see red team still running the regular loadout. They are not bringing any sort of sniper into this last point. They pretty much just want to get in there with the heavy classes first and then clear the way for the scouts to run and deal some damage later. Good initial stickies there coming down. Seanbud has taken lots and lots of damage. He's down to 40 health and still holding on to that Uber. I don't know if he should be doing that, really. He's very, very much in the danger zone right now. Where is Seanbud? He is back behind the point. Wow, and managed to hold that Uber under severe pressure, so well done to him for hiding from those enemies for as long as possible, getting back up to that 150 health and keeping his team alive, keeping this defense alive, because really, and look, wow, look at just how spazzy that medic is. He is never letting up on those A and D keys, just spamming them constantly. I'm not even sure. It looks like he's just basically staying in the same place, but spazzing out constantly. Now we do have a sentry up, and I kind of like this sentry location. It looks like, of course, like a soldier could just walk around this area and start hitting it, but as you can see, rockets spammed in here from the left, or from the right-hand side, excuse me. Rockets spammed in here will prevent anybody from really being able to get a free hit on this sentry, so good location for it. As the enemy pushes in through the lower or through that area, this will cover the point very well. And there's really nothing the red team can do about it except to Uber in and take it out first. That's probably what they're going to be doing here very shortly. They are going to get ready to Uber in here. Cher has taken just a little bit of damage, though. They don't want to go in with a damage disadvantage. And so Cher is just hanging back with his sticky traps until his medic makes the call they should go in. An engineer and a heavy sitting back on that last point, though. I mean, that's not something you want to push into very easily because, I mean, the engineer by himself, you know, he's got okay damage potential, but his sentry there is going to absorb a lot of damage. And then that heavy, of course, with his 450 overheal, he's only got 300 health right now, but even so, 300 is a big number to have. Considering one of the soldiers is at least going to have 300 as well. What is going on with those gloves? I have no idea, but that was crazy. Yeah, so the heavy just standing here waiting for somebody to push in. Looks like we do have the Uber popped in for red team, but they are immediately getting pushed back out. The sentry does go down, but that's wasting valuable time here for red team, and they have lost a soldier and a demo man right now, and that's Clockwork and Cher. Both of them have gone down, so red team having to drop back out here. Just some really staunch defense put down by Harmonic. a heavy and an engineer on that point just made it almost impossible for red team to really push in and get an advantage. But wow, good attempt at a jump up there. Davis ended up going down, but did a lot of damage to blue team. And there goes Seanbud and YYY, that is Brad. Both of them go down at the same time. Insane stuff right there. Good attempt at an air shot here by Clockwork. But yeah, looks like our red team here once again is going to have a significant uber advantage. And oh, I like that little move. I don't want to go all the way over to that rocket to grab it, and so I'm just gonna shoot a rocket over past it, and it will rocket it right back into me. The best way to collect ammo, the laziest way potentially to collect ammo, but I love watching it. And so here goes the 100% Uber advantage coming in for Lucius. He's going to push in the right-hand side here, actually, it looks like. Yep, the Uber just gets popped right now, and he's going to walk everybody through that doorway. Make sure to flash to everyone. Only a level 1 sentry, I do believe, so that goes down really fast. Now, Harmonic here still holds some of the high ground, but they have had to drop it down, and there we go. Team Red goes 2-1 against Harmonic right now. And I'm sorry, I'm not saying Team Red's name too much, just because it's a little bit awkward to say. I'm sure you guys have realized that by now, but we're going to watch the Blackstar cam once again rolling out here. And looks like he is trying to use the equalizer, but that's not going to make him go a lot faster here because he is not very well damaged right now. So anyway, we've got, let's see what the mid-fight entails. Initially, lots and lots of aggression coming in for red team. They are doing some very big damage here. Blackstar's gone down, but so has Big Pun. But wow, now they're chasing red or blue team, I mean, into their house. Seanbud down to 13 health, and we've seen Seanbud go down to like really low health quite a bit this game. Just not grabbing those health kits because really it would be dangerous to go back in the house and try and grab it right now. That house is dangerous, man. Gotta watch out. Sherry here taking some damage from a scout, but he gets healed up. Problem is the other scout here does force the Uber from red team, and so Seanbud's gonna have a big Uber advantage here. Red team knows that this was a bad Uber, that they really didn't get a lot of kills out of it, so they are actually going to back out and play really conservatively here because they know that Sean has his Uber at 100% and that they are probably going to get a couple of invulnerable players jumping at him real soon. Oh, that was weird. My auto reload is on. I think theirs is too, which is why that looks so strange. But yeah, here comes that Uber, and actually Team Red was playing really far forward. Not sure if I agree with how far forward they were playing, because now look at this, Lucius taking a lot of damage. Starting to put down those needles, though. Eats a little bit of a pill there. Lots and lots of rollers, in fact, bombing in, and so he has to fall back. Let's see what happens to Cher over here. Now, Cher is just meeting up with his medic and saying, yeah, I don't really want to go take on their entire team by myself, bro. Nope, you know, no offense or anything, but I would rather stay with a medic. So we got good soldier jumping here coming up on the Spire and preventing that cap just for a little while. They're doing a good job of delaying. But so far it is 2-1. Team Red versus Team Blue. Team Red is, of course, Team Fuck MGE, and Team Blue is Harmonic. This was, again, the finals for Season 7 of ESEA Intermediate. And here's Brad getting some really good jumps going up there. And, oh, drops down on top of a soldier. Problem is, he is going to crater into the ground. Only 8 health left after that little encounter. But he did manage to take out Davis, where Davis finished him off as well. Good pipe there into the face of Big Pun, so that's going to be -1 scout for Team Red. And they do pop their Uber first. Not something they really wanted to do here. And Blue Team is doing the very wise thing and trying to hold on to that Ubers for as long as they can, because the longer they hold on to it without taking any damage, of course, then they can just come back in and counter, being invulnerable, get as many kills as they can when the enemy's out of position here. Doing a very good job of just that. Now, Team Red pushing back into their base, and they're in a very bad position right now. They just they're getting spammed from the high ground. Actually, looks like which soldier is it up here? Who is that? That is Brad standing up there doing some great spam from the top, taking a lot of damage himself, but he's dropping back to his medic now, so it should be just fine. Lucius coming out here though, and they're trying to do what they can. Problem is, Lucius is overextending pretty badly here. Could have been jumped very, very, very quickly and would have lost his life. So. I mean, good for him for getting out of there, but, you know, when you're just pocketing a scout out to the point, that's, especially into 6 players, a full team of 6, that can be a very bad thing. I like what the Heavy did here, drop down the sandwich just so that Lucius can grab that whenever somebody comes in and damages him. Problem is, nobody was paying attention to that scout, so Paladin ends up capping and bringing it to 2-2, Harmonic versus Red Team. So we're going to have to go check out. Let's see if we can't find another Demo Man rollout to watch. There we go. We're going to watch the Cher rollout, and he is doing the balcony rollout, so he's going to get straight to that balcony and start spamming the choke point over here at the house. Both teams pretty much trying to hit each other's demo man first, and then they are going to start zoning off the enemy areas. Now you do see very quickly Lucius goes down to Paladin. At the same time, Blackstar and Level are getting some kills. So Team Red having to back out real fast here. They are still trying to deal damage, and Brad, YYY, has gone down to about 18 health, but he has managed to fall back just fine. Davis here, oh, going for the bomb on the medic, though, and almost manages to get it. Actually, Sean didn't take any damage there, so when I say almost, I mean not at all. Clockwork not appreciating something that was happening there. I'm pretty sure that he tried to rush in and attack that, and just, I don't know, didn't feel like that was right. So, 100%, well, it was going to be 100% Uber advantage, but Sean apparently went down to a sniper. So, well done to Team MGE here to snipe that. I mean, really, that was kind of their desperation play. If they hadn't managed to snipe down Seanbud, then they would have had that Uber disadvantage situation where the enemy would have just been able to push into last with an invulnerable player or two. But now we do have kind of a bad situation for Harmonic, where they're going to have to build their Uber up, and they're actually playing really far back here. A good little flank attempt here, but I don't think anybody's actually pushing out for Team Red. No, they are playing very, very far back themselves. So these teams have a lot of distance between them right now. We're just not going to see any action happen for a little bit while these teams kind of build their Uber up, especially Seanbud wants to get that Uber as high as he can. Now Red Team, they have the Uber, and they're actually looking like once they got up to 100%, that was when they wanted to start pushing out. So that's what they're going to do. They are pushing here as hard as they can. Oh, look at this soldier attack, though. Does force that Uber right away, and he gets out to deal more and more damage. Finally goes down, but that was some excellent work there by our good old Pyyyour, who is currently playing as an invite level medic. Knows his stuff as a soldier, so awesome to watch. Seanbud here, Seanbud here at 100% Uber now, so he will be pushing his team to victory probably pretty soon here. Problem is they have lost both of their scouts right now, and so as they push in here, Blackstar is going to do the best he can to start dealing a lot of damage very quickly. But oh, look at this! Nightmare actually got attacked by by Davis and Cher combined, and just took way too much damage there. So this Uber was not a good idea. They were not able to push in with enough players, and now they really have to back out here. Oh man, even getting back capped. So that was very much a failure of an Uber, and sometimes that just kind of happens. But I think the decision there to push in when they had lost 2 scouts already was just probably not the right decision. They're kind of kicking themselves for that now, because now Team Red pushed out, already taken second, and Team Red has this Uber advantage that they are using right away. Good attempt at a back cap here, but I don't think it's going to be enough, and so yeah, it looks like Level has gone down. Both scouts once again down for Harmonic, and so Harmonic having to fall back to mid. At least they don't have a severe Uber disadvantage anymore. But look at this. Once you lose your scouts, you lose that ability to really watch your flanks very well. A good jump in there by by Brad. I mean, I was going to call him Harmonic, but his name is Brad actually, and we're just going to call him Pyyyour from now on. Good jump in there. He did attempt to knock out the medic, but once again, Team Red's medic just fine. Now, the Uber advantage actually goes to Blue. And yeah, here they go, getting the Uber soldier in right away. Blackstar, oh, coming so close to knocking out, he knocked something out, but just couldn't quite hit that enemy medic. So once again, we're probably going to see just a little bit of midpoint ping pong while these teams figure out how they can get past this Uber advantage situation here. Meanwhile, though, oh, this is going to be kind of close to cap, because here comes the Uber to stop the cap on mid, and it looks like there's going to be a back cap going on second. So Big Pun got the back cap, and he's going to run in, kind of try to race to this point and see if he can get there to cap this last one as well. He is on it, but the problem is he's going to get, oh yeah, he does end up going down to Blackstar and Paladin. Well done to them to expect that coming in, and you know, Big Pun put some time on the clock there on that point, so it's going to force, if nothing else, force Team Harmonic to sit back on their point, because they really don't want to get back capped right now in this 2-2 situation. You know, losing the half, even if you only lose it by 1 point, kind of sucks. It just means you have to go into that second half. You got to make more points up, so not a good position to be in. Of course, each team either wants to hold out for as long as possible and not let the other team score in this case, or go in with a lead. Brad actually getting out here in the little hallway over to the left-hand side, and that was actually really dangerous there. Could have been juggled up into the air. We do have the world's wonderful error text, just briefly. I don't know exactly what was causing that, but this is an old demo, so we do occasionally get some models that are missing on my screen. I apologize if that happens. Good Uber coming in here, flashing it to all the right people by Team Fuck MGE, and yes, oh, it's the Pyro, that's why. Something about the Pyro. just causes my stuff to freak out on these old demos. So they tried to run a Pyyyour there, but anyway, this is going to be a little halftime pause here, guys. It is 3-2 right now for Team Red versus Team Harmonic. I will be right back. Okay, and even though this does not seem to have actually been a halftime, it was a pause. So there you go. So Team Fuck MGE is leading 3-2 right now, and it says it's a half, but it seems like they've changed their rules ever since then. Good equalizer rollout here, so Lucius actually, his soldiers decided they wanted to go down below. That actually could make them pretty late to mid, and yeah, look at this. Blue team has already decided to spam the crap out of them down there, so they're taking a lot of damage coming up here. Pyyyour does go down, but now it looks like Lucius is down as well, so Seanbud has an uber advantage, and even though Team Fuck MGE here is standing on the point and trying to cap it, they're going to lose more and more players here because they just have less and less of a health advantage. Now, actually, Blackstar is the only one left alive, trying to defend his medic here. Seanbud, it takes a lot of damage. Like, he plays very, very aggressively as a medic. So let's find the Blackstar cam as he defends his medic here. Thing is, they did have 100% Uber, but you don't just want to Uber one person with the rest of your team like respawning, because you know, just having that one person in the Uber, it's very, very easy for the other team to avoid him and not take a lot of damage. You want to make sure your entire team can take advantage of the panic that the Uber can cause. So like as the enemy is retreating or whatever, you have your scouts going around to the side, you have a lot of people dealing damage. That's really how you want to maximize your Uber, and that's what they're doing right now. They've got their team together. They managed to pop that Uber just before a sticky trap went off in their face, and so they have not actually gotten a lot of damage yet. Paladin and Nightmare are both down right now, and so it looks like even though they had that Uber advantage situation, now we've got Team Red here with a pretty big advantage of their own, holding on to mid just fine. Blackstar ends up going down as well. Seanbud now taking a lot of damage, and he goes down. So Sharer here trying to finish off this soldier. Oh, Pyyyour ends up really trying for a big bomb there on Lucius, and Lucius did take a lot of damage from that, but just playing it cool, like, yeah, I don't need to pop that Uber, really. I'll eat a rocket to the head and then just go grab a health kit, and I will be just fine. And let that be a lesson to you guys in real life. Everybody out there who's watching this video, if somebody is firing an explosive rocket at you, it's okay because you can probably take one. Just make sure you don't take two. You know, just make sure you grab a health kit before you take that second rocket to the face. So, Team MG here walking in now with the Uber. They have this big advantage. Sentry was trying to go up in the same spot, but they've caught it right away. Of course, that Sentry it did delay this push just a little bit, but there you go. Team Red, 4-2 right now, so just one more cap, and Team Red wins these Grand Finals here. Now, of course, this happened a long, long time ago, and it looks like actually that was halftime, so halftime was after 4 points for some reason. I'm not sure how that works, but we are starting the second half. So, the teams have swapped colors. Now I'm going to just be calling them Team Blue versus Team Harmonica here, and we're going to see who ends up winning this Grand Finals game here. Will it be Team Blue or will it be Harmonic? Harmonic has to bring 3 points, 3 all caps. It's going to be very difficult considering now Fuck MGE only has to get 1 all cap remaining. And let's see, looks like initially the high ground advantage is going to Team Harmonic, but Big Pun running in there and dealing a lot of damage, knocking out Nightmare right away, so Harmonic is lacking a demo man, and that means they cannot zone out areas with those stickies. Very, very important. Good scout work over there by Paladin, though, and looks like he's going to be chasing the medic back down into here. Does deal a little bit of damage before he goes down. Now Seanbud and Blackstar and Level are all up and look like they want to be aggressive here, but no, they have to back out against just the superior positioning of the blue team right now. So, and that's exactly what they're pushing right back out here, even though the point is already capped. I don't agree with that decision. There they go. Now they're getting back. We're going to watch the Clockwork cam real quick as he decides how he's going to jump the enemy team. Ubers are even right now, so oh wow, look at that that beautiful view model there for the shotgun. That was awesome. Very, very good rocket spam coming down right now. They're trying to force yes, they have forced the Uber for Team Blue, and so now Team Red counters the Uber and tries to just trying to get into a better position here as these Ubers fade to deal damage. Lucius does go down very quickly. Davis is down as well. And the medic for Red is still up, so as long as they can keep their players alive, they should be okay. But right now, they're just losing players like crazy, dealing a lot of damage here, too, as well, though. So, wow, actually, Lines, the only man left alive here. I wanted to make sure I got his name right, which is why I keep hitting that tab button. But Lines, the only man left alive. Davis just now coming back up and trying to get to mid. And Blackstar saying, you know what, we don't want to go out there with just the 2 of us quite yet. That would be a little bit dangerous. And so Blackstar playing it safe. They're dropping back. and we are going to see the rest of Harmonic get up here with a good Uber advantage, so they're going to wait for their team and then push in and capture this point. That is exactly what they're doing. Good damage coming down on that scout right now from Blackstar, and we're going to see whether he decides to go take a jump and just how soon he does it. He wants to get a buff from his medic before he does, but he's actually taking a couple of rockets here. And a scout coming around the side. Wow, Blackstar's got some really crazy mouse twitching, so it makes me kind of nauseous. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, Seanbud coming back here now and keeping the rest of his team alive after Blackstar went down there, sadly. They know they have the Uber advantage, but they want to push it right now while they still have it. Good jumps here by Pyyyour, and does he manage to take the medic out? Yes, he does! So Lucius is down, and that means that Harmonic will be able to capture the middle point here. They've got a player advantage, they've got an Uber advantage, and they're going to be pushing on to second as well. If they can cap second here, then they may be pushing into last with an Uber advantage. That would bring the game a little bit closer to even. A good flank here by the soldier, though. Davis manages to knock out Seanbud, and then turns around and equalizes Nightmare to death, and gets level as well. So wow, that was some pretty fierce and intense play right there. And Davis just showing us that when the going gets tough, the soldiers get going. That was some amazing stuff. So now Seanbud at about a 20% Uber disadvantage. It's not going to be too terrible. I think Team MGE here may realize they don't have such a great advantage. But it's like getting up to 30% now actually, so not bad. And they are going to want to push in and capture Spire if they can. I'm pretty sure these games are still played to 5 back in Season 7, so they could cinch this game if they can cap this point. They're getting a little bit of pressure right now coming in from Trash, and this little area I do believe is called the Trash area. I'm not sure why, but it could just be because of all this trash hanging out there, like the barrels and stuff. But yeah, lots of damage coming down. Problem is, oh, the flank on the medic. Seanbud is down once again, and Lucius still has 100% Uber. Where is Lucius right now? He's hanging back over here on the Gray Bridge area. And so, no, they have not capped Spire yet, but now with 100% Uber advantage, I'm pretty sure this game may end up being over if it is actually played to 5, which I am still under the assumption that it is. So Harmonic really is going to have their work cut out for them. And here Paladin is just trying everything he can to stop this cap. He does get that kill on lines. Nice kill, but it may be too little too late here. As, no, actually the Uber was popped there for Team Blue, so missed that entirely. But yeah, the Ubers are kind of evened out here again, and Big Pun trying to get in and get a kill here, but Level's just like, nah, dude, nah, get out of here. This is my base. You can't have it. So, Team Blue pushing in once again. Actually not. Now that I say that, they're just like, Salamancer, we're going to make you look like an idiot, and we're going to push right back out to the Gray Bridge area because it looks like they were getting flanked. Oh, and actually a lot of good damage coming down here. Wow, Pyyyour runs out and knocks out Lucius, and then the rest of the team follows in behind him. Harmonic there, sorry, no, that's not Harmonic, Level finishing up the job. And so, wow, everybody from Team Buck MGE just went down real hard right there. That was some just very well coordinated attacks. I don't think Blue Team was ready for that at all. Harmonic just walked out on top of them. They were just like, wait, where did all these players come from? I thought we were playing like Hello Kitty Island Adventure or something. Rats. So, invulnerable, this is basically a free Uber situation. They're trying to get in there and just deal maximum damage, cap mid, and oh my gosh! They just knocked out everybody on Team Blue who was alive at that point. Oh, gets on top of him, pistols him to finish him off. Excellent work there from Level. I'm pretty sure that was him to knock out the medic Lucius for Team Blue. So there they go. They have managed to finish capturing mid, and they are going to walk on to Spire. Should be able to capture that with a pretty good Uber advantage here as well. But of course, last time I said that, it was not what happened at all. So we have to see whether they can actually manage to hold up Spire here. But they do have the Soldier and Scout standing up there, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. And yeah, it looks like Blue Team is setting up on their last point. It is Blue's turn to sit back and defend once again. They've got Davis on the heavy. And yeah, that view model looks just a little bit weird. I keep forgetting to change these before I start casting. Maybe I will finally fix that one of these days. But now it's Blue's turn to sit back and defend. And do they have their heavy healed up at all? Let me find Davis. No, they don't. That's okay, though. Where is... Okay, so here, watch what Cher is doing here. He's laying down sticky traps and then walking back into spawn. And the reason for that, of course, he can deal damage without the enemy needing to see him. And so he's just using that... Oh, trying to use spawn to maximum advantage and keep himself alive, able to deal damage without taking any himself. Problem is, that didn't work very well. He ended up dying real fast there. Team Harmonic still has a player advantage, and there is no Uber for either side now. So they're rushing in. Good kill there on Davis and Lines. Wow, everybody for Team Blue goes down there with only one kill to show for it. Nightmare finally died, but yeah, as the Ubers faded, they could not keep it up. They'd already taken a lot of damage there, and so way to press by Harmonic. They pressed that advantage on the player side and on the damage side as much as they possibly could. So we're going to watch a level here. Level NVC. Or Level Up. Maybe his name is Level Up. Ha, that would be funny. Sort of like the classic mix-up icon. We're going to watch him on the way out to mid. He's going to try and make sure he keeps his Demoman from getting flanked here. Demoman's actually taking a lot of damage. Seanbud goes down right away. Blackstar's down as well. Looks like, wow, it looks like while Team MGE, it does have to back out here and get healed up. They've all taken a lot of damage. They are going to get healed. And the thing about Team Harmonic is they do not have the heals left right now. So they are going to have a pretty big issue here. They're probably not going to be able to... They are capping mid right now, but they're not going to be able to hold it for very long. Clockwork did a good job there of knocking out Pyyyour. Pyyyour trying to deal the damage to Lucius. Lucius actually forced to pop over here by our scout of Paladin, so well done to Paladin to get back in there and make sure they keep that Uber advantage for Team Harmonic. So yeah, that's... the aggression, I mean, it's paid off. Thing is, I don't like this play. Lucius does go down right away, though. Oh, no. Okay, I thought Lucius had gone down earlier. No, actually it was Nightmare who ends up finally taking him down. Gosh, I'm dumb. No, but Lucius had already popped his Uber, so he did not have it. That's why he died so fast there. Seanbud ended up going down as well, but in a very, very brutal situation here. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, Scout Big Pun does go down there. So now Lucius has just now come back up, but Cher goes down to some very well-coordinated offense there by Pyyyour and Paladin. So they managed to hold that point away from Team Fuck MGE and just in some of the most chaotic fighting I've seen in ESEA Intermediate. That was crazy. I mean, just kind of abandon the medic and make sure you go kill the rest of the enemy team. But it seems to have worked so far. They're just about on even Ubers, like about a 20% advantage for Seanbud, but it's not going to matter. I don't think they even know that they have that much of an advantage, so it's not the kind of thing you can really push on. On the other hand, we will have to see, because it looks like Blue Team has their medic sitting up on the battlements right now. And so Lucius is playing, it looks like they're all playing pretty far forward, but they can afford to because it looks like Pyyyour and Paladin are both down. Maybe I should just call him Triple Y. Tripwise! Maybe that's his name. I don't know, but his real name is Brad, so we're probably just going to go with Pyyyour. Yeah, so Blue Team coming in once again. They do manage to force the pop there from Seanbud, and where is Lucius? He is nowhere to be seen, so well done for them for making the enemy pop while not really getting into a bad situation of their own. That's just kind of what you want to do with those jumping soldiers. Oh, wow, look at all this damage coming in from both of the soldiers from Red Team, though. They know they want to make the enemy pop. Problem is, now that they've done it, they've really got to get back out of here because they don't want to take a lot of damage from this Uber soldier over here. Yeah, it looks like Seanbud has gone down to Clockwork. Oh, but Lucius gets taken out from behind. Did not see that meat shot coming at all. And now Paladin's chasing down the Demo Man. Can he knock him out, though, or really take a pill to the face? Looks like he does knock him out with help. He didn't actually have a lot of help there from that soldier. Maybe just a little bit of a body block. But, yeah, it looks like wow. So, even though they have lost a lot of players here, Harmonic, once again, keeping the aggression up and capping Spire. So, I'm liking to see that. Team Harmonic here, it may be 4-3 right now, but Harmonic is not out of this game yet, and we may actually have a comeback situation just like one of the other games I cast. Of course, you guys got to check out all of them on this channel, but wow, we may actually have a 4-2 comeback for Harmonic if they can play it right. They've got a little bit of an Uber disadvantage, but that's not going to matter too much. I don't think Blue Team is going to really push them out, because pushing out on Badlands is a death sentence. You're going to get a scout walking into your base and backcapping you, so... already we do see Pyyyour pushing in right away, trying to knock down the medic. Lines does go down, but that's only a scout, so I don't think that's anything to push on. Yeah, Paladin actually getting in there and trying to do the same thing. So, interesting play here. I mean, I guess Pyyyour is playing the roamer, and so he and Paladin are just like, yeah, let's go be super aggressive. Big Pun is now down, so they've lost another scout. But the deal is, oh, here comes the Uber, and that Uber was not with the full player base of Team Harmonic. Countered immediately. by Team MGE here. Blackstar and Level Up have gone down, and now they very close to losing their medic there as well. Seanbud was down to 42 health. Sorry, that was Pyyyour has gone down, and now we've got Nightmare trying to deal some pill damage here, but he is having to fall back as well. So wow, that attack there once again looks like it just was not really well coordinated enough. They really probably should have just waited for their entire team to be back alive, to be perfectly honest. I'm not sure what the decision making was there, but it did not work out for them. So now they are probably going to, yep, they've lost Spire. Nightmare doing some really good jumping here. Very, very close to hitting that little prediction pill, but now, lots and lots of pressure coming down on Seanbud. No, it looks like they've got a player advantage here. So well done to Harmonic. Once again, they will have another chance to push right back in here. And was Lucius actually out here? I don't know. I didn't see that. Good attempt at a jump here. Good attempt at taking out Seanbud, but pops the Uber after that guy dies. That's no fun. So that means that Team Blue here probably going to have a bit of an advantage. Blackstar trying to push in and deal whatever damage he can, though, and they've got a scout on the point right now, so everybody has to kind of fall down onto it. Medic has gone down. Lucius is down right now. So if Harmonic can get in here and deal the damage they need to, looks like they will. Oh, no! That heavy dealing a lot, though, and keeping his team alive for as long as possible. Attempted an air shot on the scout, not always the best thing to do, and Pyyyour does go down. So good try there by Harmonic to get in and deal the damage. I mean, it was very, very close to getting that cap there. Didn't quite manage to do it, but they killed so many players from Team Blue that they may not be able to capture this point. Like pushing their soldier out here to try to capture it, probably not a good idea. And so yeah, he has already fallen back. Look at where Level Up is right now. He's just hanging out over here in the battlements area, where if somebody were to push out from last and try to get out that way, they may very well find themselves in a terrible situation. Lines and looks like, who is that? Share pushing out. We do actually have Big Pun on the Spy right now. This is a pretty risky play here. If he can kill the medic or get a big kill on a soldier or something, then that's what he wants to do. But I don't know. Okay, so he's trying to keep his cloak up. I don't think anybody's noticed him yet, so he's just trying to get around behind. If he can get that kill, that's what he wants to do. I mean, that'll make it worth it. But if he doesn't get the kill, and if he gets spotted out here, then and he does get the kill. He gets the kill on Seanbud. So that's an Uber dropped to a Spy. Problem is, it looks like Lucius is down as well. Team Harmonic has just pushed in here and said, okay, it's time to push, guys. If they had a Spy up, that's going to be it. And there they go. Even with dropping the Uber, oh man. That was intense. Oh, great play indeed from Pyyyour, 110%. So it's tied up now, 4-4. It all comes down to this last point here, I'm pretty sure anyway. Team Blue versus Team Harmonic, where Team Fuck MGE here was just in such a great position, but they have lost 2 points now, and so now, of course, whoever wins this last one is going to take the Grand Finals of ESEA Season 7, and I've got to admit, I don't actually know who won this. Now, I have my guesses here, but very, very aggressive play from both teams. Both medics remaining alive, though. But, Lucius taking a lot of damage here, pulling out the Blutsauger. He is, doesn't even have to use that, so he should be okay. But, oh, no, Big Pun has gone down, so the only person left alive right now is Lucius. He is having to run back all the way to his last point just to pick up his demo man of Share. Share, where are you right now, man? Come on. There you go. Got to keep your medic alive as much as possible. So everybody for Harmonic is now back up. Problem is, some of them are not with their team yet, and so just because they're alive doesn't mean they're able to deal damage and stay with the team. They've got to get up there, and they've got to get up there fast. We've got now the Spire being captured for Harmonic, and there shouldn't be too much of a problem for them doing that. Now that I say that, though, everybody from Blue Team pushes out in a very, very coordinated defense of the Spire. They've even popped their Uber out here and forced a counter pop from Team Harmonic. Blue has not lost a single player yet. Seanbud trying to keep the rest of his team alive, but everybody is so far apart from each other right now that Seanbud is having to walk back and forth between lots of different people. And yeah, Nightmare goes down because he just couldn't keep him healed. Seanbud now probably going to end up dying as well. Does go down. And so, wow, Blue Team here has a really big advantage player-wise. They're going to have a bit of an Uber advantage too, unless Level Up can do some really sneaky stuff here. He's going to try to take out this Scout. And he does manage to do it, so Lines goes down. Good play there by Level Up, but with 30 health left, don't know what he's going to be able to do. Yeah, he does end up going down. They expected him back there. So the middle point and a 66% Uber advantage go to Blue Team, and it looks like they may be able to at least capture the Spire. They've taken quite a bit of damage coming in from these pills here, though, and so they've got to be careful they don't take too much, because every bit of damage that they hit slows down that push just a little bit more. These stickies not quite landing far enough. Finally, one of them does land pretty close to the medic here, but now the demo man looks like he can't even see those, so detonates them just a little bit too late. That is a wall. Let's not look at the walls. Let's look at the players. Wow, very, very aggressive play here. Looks like they've managed to make Team Blue pop once again, and Team Blue did not manage to make that into an aggressive pop. So, of course, they're now at a disadvantage here. Seanbud with his 75%. Blackstar is going to get right back up to full health here, full overheal in just a minute, trying to build up as fast as possible. Wow, so that what should have really been a very, very aggressive situation for Team Blue ended up not being that way at all. They did manage to knock out Blackstar, but that is just about the only kill they've gotten here. Team Harmonic staying very much in control of this middle point, and well done to them for the aggression that just slowed Team Blue down so much. So now they've got that 100% Uber advantage, and it looks like falling back into their last point is going to be Cher and Lucius getting back on defense. That's not where they want to be here. You know, losing 3 rounds in a row to lose the Grand Finals is never a good thing. Doesn't feel good, man. But good kill there on level up. So one scout has gone down right now. Problem is they're playing really far forward here, and could get bombed in by an Ubered soldier. That is not where you want to be. This is the problem with trying to defend Spire, is that, yeah, Lucius has gone down, so significant Uber advantage no matter what happens here, and now a player advantage as well for Harmonic. So it looks like Harmonic should be able to push back in here, capture the last point, and that may be GG. Blackstar calling it a little bit early, though. It looks like Blackstar actually got taken out, but that was GG, guys, and well played to both teams. So it looks like the Season 7 Finals did go to Team Harmonic. Thank you, Blackstar, for pointing that out to me. And guys, if you like this channel, hit subscribe, hit follow over on XTV, hit follow on my channel as well, twitch.tv/fatmob. This has been Salamancer signing out.